Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry for the late delay. I haven't streamed in forever and I forgot that MTGO updates on Wednesdays, so I was ready to go and I was like, oh, we need an update, and it took a while for it to load up, but finally get to start. Looks like Abzan is back with the Traverse version after people saying that Abzan is dead, and it got second place at the GP, which is pretty sweet. All these people saying the deck is dead are obviously wrong, and it's playing fair magic. Thoughtseize Goyf Liliana is still pretty damn viable. Um, so the specific version of Abzan that actually got second place at the GP was the Traverse variety, where the guy actually had a pretty spicy tech of a one of Grisly Salvage over a fourth Traverse. Personally, I don't like the Grisly Salvage. I would rather have the fourth Traverse, but since we're going to be testing it out, I might as well try it out on camera for people to see. Give me 1 second, guys. So, the main takeaway that I got from Leonardo Gucci's list is I really like his sideboard. I think I have the exact configuration except for a few changes. He has two Damnations. I have an Engineered Explosives Damnation split. He has the Collective Brutality main. I have the Collective Brutality in the side over a Shriekmaw. I don't think Shriekmaw is that good right now. I can see if you have a lot of humans. Humans is a top deck, so being able to traverse for a Shriekmaw is pretty good. But with Thalia in the deck, it's kind of hard to go traverse, play the extra tax. It's paying 4 mana to destroy any creature is kind of a lot when you have to traverse for it. But I can, and especially with like Hollow One and like being the top deck where Shriekmaw literally doesn't do anything in that matchup. I don't think it's worth a spot in the 75. I could be wrong. I mean, another option you could have in the side is like a big game hunter. But other than that, the sideboard's pretty much the same. In the main board, the big change is the 20 lands. Leonardo's main deck is pretty damn greedy, where he has 19 lands, a treetop village, and a ghost quarter. I maintain the ghost quarter. I'm kind of trying it out. When I played Traverse, I had 20 lands, but none of the utility lands. I think I had a Stirring Wildwood instead of a ghost quarter because I had a Gideon in the side. It could also be a treetop village over the ghost quarter just because you want colored sources. Because on turn 3 you want to go Traverse Grimflare or Traverse Abrupt Decay or Grimflare Fatal Push, Grimflare Path to Exile, Tarmogoyf Discard Spell. It's pretty color intensive, and Ghost Quarter kind of throws a wrench in things. Like Ghost Quarter being your 4th land is where you want to be, but Ghost Quarter being your 2nd or 3rd is pretty damn awful. Azan sucks. Yep, Azan definitely sucks. But other than that, I really like his graveyard hate configuration of 2 Surgicals, a Spell Bomb, and a Bajuka Bog. I like that you can traverse for the Bog. I like how you can have Grim Flares, Bobble, and have a draw step and draw the Surgical with the Grim Flare trigger stacked, and Surgical on your opponent's turn, on your opponent's upkeep. That's pretty big game there. And then the Spell Bomb is just solid to exile everything, and being able to enable Delirium. Galactic seems really good right now for KCI and all the control decks. Eidolon is kind of an iffy one since it's kind of weird to traverse for it, since if you have Eidolon in play, a traverse kind of time walks yourself. But you're also pretty much shutting off your opponent from doing anything, Storm, KCI, stuff like that. Um, but other than that, we can go ahead and start the league. I already played one match yesterday. I was kind of impatient. I kind of wanted to actually play a league yesterday just to get things going, but something came up so I couldn't finish it. So I'm just going to be finishing the league. It's the same deck list. Um, I went 2-0 against Mono Green Tron. So let's get things rolling here. 4 viewers already. Appreciate you guys tuning in. We'll see how this Traverse thing goes. I actually kind of like Traverse when Hollow One was a thing. When Hollow One kind of became the top deck at the time. I actually audible to Traverse at my local 1K because Traverse has a way better matchup against Hollow One. This is kind of a greedy keep. If you have a handful of 3-drops and you need a third land, but we'll see how it goes. Because, I mean, this is pretty much a second land. I don't think you mulligan a 2-land, 5-spell hand, so let's keep this. Then you just traverse for a basic swamp and pass the turn. Pluto Delta could mean a lot of things. It could be Storm, it could be Grixis Shadow, it could be a lot of things. Grisly Salvage. I think I'm actually going to Grisly Salvage here at the end of my opponent's turn. Instead of playing the Tarmogoyf, because if my opponent... I guess I could play the Tarmogoyf. Because when I play against something like Storm, I want the Tarmogoyf on the board first. If I get something like Jeskai control, Tarmogoyf's also fine because he needs to fetch and Bolt doesn't kill the Tarmogoyf, and if he needs to path it, that'd be great. But it's Pluto, it also might be Grixis Shadow. I think I'm just gonna have the Tarmogoyf here. Breeding Pool. Dismember. So is this some sort of like bug mid-range deck? Bug Shadow. Third land. We'll see if he has Stubborn Denial here. Stubborn Denial would be a big game here. Yep. See, this is... I think I had a poll in the Facebook group where it's like, what I would rather have a Traverse or Grisly Salvage, and right now I really wish this was a Traverse because I can traverse for planes. Ooh. Big boys over here. I think I preserve my life total. I'm gonna play Lingering. I'm gonna fetch the planes. Yeah, I think I'm gonna path the Death Shadow. If he has a Stubbs, he has a Stubbs. Geez, 2 Stubborn Denials is a pretty big game. I need to draw pretty well here. I don't like this Grisly Salvage. I'm sorry. He attacks me. Does he have TBR? Oh, does he have TBR? No TBR. I mean, as long as he doesn't have Team or Battle Rage, this Lingering Souls is gonna help me stabilize here. Wait, Thoughtseize here? So I can't empty his hand. I mean, the way I lose, I need to get this Lingering Souls to resolve. So I think the only way I can get that is if he has a Stubborn now. That's how I lose this game. The red kind of throws it off because I don't know if he has like a Bolt, and if he plays a Bolt, then I'm just dead. I think I'm gonna Thoughtseize here. I think the red's a splash. Oh wow, yeah. So he had the Bolt. That's awful. So he just had everything. Like, he literally just had everything. That just feels bad. So it's just kind of like a Bug Shadow. In this kind of matchups, like, taking out the discard spells is pretty good. I mean, I don't know how many, I guess, I don't know how many Stubborn Denials are on. Maybe they only run 2, so maybe I should just play Lingering Souls. I could have plus first. I don't know. This is the advantage you get for playing a relatively fringe deck like Bug Shadow. I mean, I guess it's 4-color Shadow and Bolts, but I don't see any traverses. I would assume there's traverses, so maybe I should have the Bajuka Bog over my Ghost Quarter here. And if that's the case, then Spell Bomb is pretty good. Got the discard. Yeah, I mean, I just didn't know what to play around. I guess it's just 4-color Shadow. I just haven't seen 4-color Shadow that didn't splash white. Maybe it's 5-color Shadow, and I've just been reading it all wrong. 2 Lingering Souls is a pretty big game here. Alien of the Void. Yeah, well, that shuts off my deck here. Leyline's pretty big game. He's gonna discard spell me. Yep. Just take all the souls. I shouldn't have played the fetch land. This happens when I have pretty little experience with the deck still. Should have kept the fetch. Save your fetches. Don't make the mistake I did. So he's targeting me. That's fine. So let's see what he's gonna draw here. Traverse, yep. So he has a traverse. And he's 3 card types away from Delirium. Jeez. Well, there goes all my souls. Well, there goes my hand. I mean, luckily for me, he's not close to having Delirium. I need a good draw step here. Maelstrom Pulse. Let's just hope he plays out a bunch of shadows. I don't want to pulse the ley line. That seems pretty bad. Looks like he just doesn't have. He has a traverse in hand with no threat. One off Delirium. Maybe he has a bunch of rule spells in hand that he can't cast a traverse. Yep. Get the Bauble fetch land combo here. Let's Bauble on his upkeep. It's fine. He knows what I'm gonna draw. I guess I can Bauble at the end of my turn. Because I know maybe if I just need to draw action here. Grim Flare. I think that's a fine draw step. Man, I'm drawing a lot of lands here. It's weird because I don't want to turn on my opponent's Delirium. Because it's like, I have a feeling he has all these discard spells, or removal spells, and it just turns on his Traverse. So maybe it's best just to, like, not play my Grim Flare until I, like, draw a discard spell, maybe. I'm actually just gonna... I think we're just gonna be a little patient here. Maybe this is incorrect, but... I mean, I have no graveyard. So, kind of at my mercy of my own. I mean, he has 6 cards in hand. Ha. I think I just wait. I don't see any harm in waiting. Ah. Let's go for the Traverse. That's cute. Very, very cute. I didn't bring in the Damnation. I don't want to pulse the ley line. Seems a little loose. Yep. Gosh darn it. So he just wants to play Death Shadow with stuff back up. I think at this point I have to just deploy the Grim Flare. save some lands to sandbag if the opponent has a Liliana that needs the plus. Yeah, my opponent is just drawing action while I'm drawing a lot of lands here. So you're just gonna go double shadow into my pulse. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, so you're just having stub backup, I think. I think it's best just to pass the turn. I could pulse the Leyline here, but I know he has another Dust Shadow in hand, so it's kind of rough. Could just Maelstrom Pulse here just to save mana. See if he's bluffing the stubs, which he's not. They always have it. So he has one Shadow in hand. God, I'm flooding hard. 19's land sounds pretty good right now. Jesus Christ. 19's land sounds lovely here. Oh my god. That Leyline. Man, I don't think I would have... Maybe it was correct to pulse the Leyline, but I think I would G. Because he would have just... I think he would have just stubbed it. I mean, he would have a stub in hand right now, so this Traverse would be dead. I think I'm dead here. Upkeep path. Just hope he doesn't have another stub. Yep. Yep. Jesus Christ, this game was not in my favor here. Like, oh, Jesus Christ. I actually got a follow, Commander Root. Thanks for following. I actually got 2 followers during the before I started streaming. So just for funsies, I'm gonna open 3 treasure chests for each follow I get. Wasteland's pretty good. Sculpting Steel. Huh. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Take the play points. I'll always take the play points. And Containment Priest, nice. Take the Containment Priest also. God, that was a lot of fucking lands. Holy, makes you wonder how Destro got to be so bad. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm running 20 lands and I drew like agility. Like I just drew really poorly that second game, and then the first game my opponent literally just had everything with no filter. Like he didn't play Serum Visions. He literally just drew perfect. And especially the second game, he just casted what 4 discard spells in the first 3 turns. So I mean it's and had the Leyline, so he kind of just had it all. Like that hand just had it all. 8 steps, yeah. Like he just had it, right? Like I it's not my deck doing anything. It's just like you have those variance games where you flood like hell, and that's what happened. Oh my god. I mean, I have technically a pseudo scry with the bauble. Let's just do it. I'm gonna do this at the end of my opponent's turn. So if they do have a discard spell, and I'm not gonna path anything turn one. If you had a push, it'd be different. But if it's a path, I'm definitely not pathing anything turn one. So I'm definitely gonna do this at the end of my turn. Jeskai. Come on, land. Come on, fatal push. Come on, babies, don't be shy. Come to Papa. There you go. Play the goat because it is bolt proof. If I played the Grimflare, it would die to a bolt, so get that early pressure going. I'm trying one canopy in my traverse build. What are you running the canopy over? Is it over that ghost quarter slot? GTHD 35? I'm assuming that's initials for something. Because, I mean, there's a lot of room in there. And the thing about it is the traverse builds tap out a lot. So I feel like you're taking a lot of damage off your canopies. But then again, there is not a lot of burn around, so it might be good. I'm not going to discount it for sure. Top on the same versions is indeed very scary. Liliana is pretty damn fucking good. Jesus Christ. I think I'm gonna go for the Temple Garden here. In case I draw Mr. Scavenging Ooze. Getting Lily down for early pressure is pretty solid. Discarding Path because it's kind of useless in this matchup. Also grows my target. Hey! Him discarding Cryptic Command just kind of signals that there are very few lands in my opponent's hand. Or he just top heavy. Oh god, the plane is so bad. I could have plus and played double flare. That would have been sweet. That would have been sweet. I don't think I can discard both flares though. That just seems so bad. Gosh darn it. I don't want to play into a verdict either. I think I just play Rhino and don't plus the Liliana. And I think I play the Rhino first to see if he logic nuts, and if he does, that grows my Goyf. So I think let's just play Rhino first. If he logic nuts it, then I mean, I kind of symbolizes that he has no verdict in hand. Yeah. And if he verdicts this board, I'm fine with it. The path kind of signals that he doesn't have a verdict. Oh, how's it going, John? That makes it easy. I can just say your first name. I'm on 22 lands, so I guess my bill is so weird. Really? That feels like a lot of lands when you have... How many traverses are in your list? Because I feel like that's a lot. this IOK is kind of gross. I mean, I wish this plane's just fucking me up because I could just I wish I could play all 3 of my spells and um like I needed 3 black mana to cast all the cards in my hand and I don't have it, which is awful. Guess I should have. Did I fetch the forest off the first path? Because that's just me being stupid then. I could plus Lily, and then my Grimflare is all delirious, which seems sweet. Geist of Saint. Oh, so he has the old school Geist version, huh? That's pretty neat. Team Spock, thanks for following, man. Open up a chest for you after this game. So he's playing the Tempo Geist. So the Geist kind of signals that you might have Spell Queller in the deck also, which is something to look out for. And the Geist also signals that I don't think he has a Verdict main. I don't think the Tempo versions have Verdict's main, if I remember correctly. See if he has a Cryptic here. Yep. Fine by me. Pressures my opponent to really do something with my Liliana here. I guess he's just forcing an attack with the Snapcaster. Discarding another Geist, jeez. I think I can follow my opponent, hope to draw a Fatal Push or something. A Lightning Bolt, that's pretty good. So if he tries to kill my Liliana, I can, or just not, or Shrub Link, that's fine too. Snap Serum Visions, that's pretty bold. Bold play, Cotton, with the Bolt in hand. It's a bold play. Yeah, these Grimflares are a lot better in Traverse versions, obviously, because they don't die to Bolt. Like, not very easily. So, yeah. 1 top, 1 bottom. That's pretty good for me, because that means my Liliana is going to stay alive. If I do my math right, down 4, Bolt's not going to do anything. Good for me. I really wish I had another Rhino in the deck, because this Traverse would have been sweet. Do I Traverse now, or do I Traverse later? I don't think they play Verdict. So if I overextend it with this Traverse, that feels awful. But I have a Liliana, so I kind of have to overextend anyway. I think the best grab is Scavenging Ooze. Fetch the Overgrown Tomb now so I can have my Grimflare triggers ready to go. 16 life is still a lot of life. Put a Scavenging Ooze here. All the triggers in the world. Grimflare is such a fucking good magic card. This seems fine. I mean, I just want threats, right? You can discard the last card. I mean, in this matchup, like we're the aggro deck, and having Delirious Flares and big ass Goists make the matchup a lot easier. I'm not gonna activate this Scavenging Ooze at the end of turn, because I don't want to get bolted. The only way I lose this game is by Cryptic, so I think it's safe to just attack first here. And I think he's just gonna Cryptic. That's the only way I lose this game. Or, I guess not win the game. Interesting. It's fine by me. Now I know I have a Tarmogoyf on top, so if I extend to a Verdict, it's fine. I don't think they run Verdicts, like I said. Yep. So, Bog, Spellbomb, Gaddock, Teague. Threaten's a big gain there. I think all these removal spells are pretty bad. The thing that I am not sure about, at least for sideboarding, is I'm gonna usually with like Graveyard Tate or against Graveyard decks, you bring in the Bog, right? You just cut the Ghost Quarter because versus like Hollow One, Dredge, Mardu Pyromancer, Ghost Quarter doesn't do anything. So it's kind of an easy swap. But in the Jeskai match with Colonnades, Ghost Quarter is actually pretty big game here, along with the Bujuka Bog. So I really don't know what to cut here. I might just cut. It's either a fetch. It could just be an Overgrown Tomb. That might just be the most optimal. Or maybe it's just a Blooming Marsh. Maybe. I don't know. Oh, then again, I don't think Jeskai decks run Field of Ruin, at least the Tempo versions. I didn't see any Field of Ruin, so maybe it's just safe to cut a basic Swamp. I think I might just do that. I think the Jeskai versions run Rest in Peace, so I think Reclamation Stage might be pretty good, and I think they also run Search for Ascanta. Eidolon might be good. Turns off Snapcaster Mage. Brutality. Fulminators might not be bad. Actually, Fulminators are pretty great. Just because I think they go bigger, like they bring in Elspeth and stuff. Yeah, I don't like this Grisly Salvage. I'm sorry. This is definitely going to be a Traverse. The Temple Versions does have Spell Queller, so it might be worth bringing in keeping in like a push, a pulse. I don't think Eidolon's worth it. Galaxy just dies, I think, and I might take the Dark Mission stage. I'm gonna see what they have first, and then if I need to, I'll board it in. Yeah, let's just have one full Mariner Mage. I want to. Hey! This is fine. The Bauble fetch land is nice because like it makes my Goif unboltable turn 1. Like on the turn I play it. Jeez. That's rude. Luckily I have the Abrupt Decay. So I can just snap Abrupt Decay that. It's not bad. I guess I could have boarded out Abrupt Decays in this matchup. Maelstrom Pulse. I don't think I want Maelstrom Pulse. I think I want more discard spells. So I think I'm going to fetch away. It's fine. What do you do with the Sim Versions? Oh, he didn't play Sim Versions, just Relic, huh? Lingering Souls is exactly what I want to draw, especially with... That's fine. Bluff the Grisly Salvage. Brook Decay the Relic here. Yep. This play also kind of plays around Spell Queller, which is kind of what I'm worried about. Thrun's big game, boys! Thrun is big game. No Logic Knot. So I think I can just play Lingering Souls here. Just utilize my mana the most. I mean, with like 5 lands available for me, I might just wait on this turn until I get my 6th land just to play around a Verdict. There's my 6th land for Thrun, Big Daddy. Alright, I think it's just safe to attack here. And then I can just play the Tarmogoyf. 2, 3. No, I don't want to. I need to play my fetch land if he wants to bolt it. So I think I'm just going to play this Tarmogoyf with this fetch land available. If he tries to bolt my Goyf, or if he tries to Spell Queller and I have Abrupt Decay. Vendilion? Oh, my Thrun. That sucks. Now you target me. Boo. Bye, Thrun. Some viewer guys, thanks for everyone joining. Hope you guys Ooh, Fulminator is not a bad draw. My opponent's only on one red source. It's not a bad top deck. You could just also just take out the Colonnade. It's not bad either. Like I said, I really like the Bojuka Bog on the side. Like the sideboard, I think is actually really good in terms of just the yard hit in general. 2 surgicals, 1 spell bomb, 1 bog. Like I think that's perfect in terms of like the configuration, in my opinion. Huh. Snap Serum Visions? I'm just gonna go for the Serum Visions. Yeah. I mean, he knows he's in trouble, I guess. So, and he knows the bog is coming, so I guess he's just like trying to utilize as much value he can. What would be a really fucking good draw right now is Liliana, the Last Hope. That'd be a bomb draw right now. Top scary. I think I'm going to fetch here. One, two, three, four, 5. Yeah. Attack with all. Hope he blocks with Snapcaster. Lasta would Lasta would have been nicer here. I'd just be game. He did top, so is it like a verdict? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kind of want a Fulminator here. Like, makes you feel like he has like a top end like bomb on top because he hasn't missed a land drop yet. I don't know, my gut feeling is telling me to Fulminator here. Don't ask me why. It's just my gut feeling. 6, 7, 8, 6. I'm gonna play out the souls here. I don't think he has a verdict. He might have a verdict. Verdict would also be a pretty solid top. I'm just gonna pass. Yep, that's fine. So that means he doesn't have a verdict. If he's wasting a bolt on the Tarmogoyf. Topped Serum Visions. So he's drawing the second card that he topped here. And I think it's worth Abrupt Decaying here. Abrupt Decaying the Vendilion Click. Bottom both is a good sign. Spell Queller, that's nice. Thoughtseize. Spell colors, I think, definitely the play here. And then I have the Bog to turn off a Snapcaster Mage. Oh, I should have put the Lily first. Ah, oh, crap. Oh, that's tilting. I should have played the Lily first. I should have Lily first plussed, and then bogged. Oh, that was a misplay. Because now I'm just forced. Oh, that was a punt. Oh man. Jeez. Guess I'm not dead yet. No, I'm pretty dead. Yeah, I'm dead. Guess it wouldn't matter anyway. Yeah, I think this matchup I keep in X number of removal spells. I think Path's better. Don't think he has that many bombs. I don't think Fulminator's like. I guess Fulminator for a colony's fine. I think Abrupt Decays. That was good. Oh man. I think you just go like this for now. Brutality isn't that great, in my opinion. Because they have cryptics, but it's kind of they're a little bit more creature based. You might cut the brutality. For a Fulminator on the play. Just go with that for now. Oops, sorry guys. Playing mulligans to 6. Bottoms. I think I'm gonna save the bauble, I think. Because sometimes it's, or I guess I can bauble my opponent. It might be the better play to know full information, since I don't really, since I have kind of what I want. Piakir Nalar. That's pretty spicy. Huh. I think I take the bolt here. He's like so far off casting anything. I mean, the Optimus and Ridge is kind of redundant. Like, Snapcaster Mage kind of wins the long game, but like Grimflare kind of wins me the early game. I think I'll do that. He has no removal spell for the Grimflare. Blooming Marsh is perfect. That Blooming Marsh is exactly why I fetched the Godless Shrine. So I know his exact hand, and he needs to go land removal spell for my Grimflayer to not be relevant, which is pretty good odds for me. Yep. He uses a top deck of land here or slash removal spell and draw into a removal spell with the Standard Visions. Perfect. This is perfect. Fetch here, so I can I think I get the forest to preserve my life. See what he drew. Opt. Oh, he drew the third land. How do I lose this game? Do I care about the Pioneer Nerler? I don't think so. I don't think I care about the Skullcaller either. I think I just take Snapcaster Mage. I mean, he's not gonna cast a Pioneer Nerler next turn. So I think the best value play is Snapcaster. I don't think I care about the Pioneer Nerler. Let's just take the snap. Just hope he doesn't draw a bolt. Mills a non-sorcerer land or artifact spell with Grimflayer, and I'm in solid. Ooh, Liliana's a good play. Gosh darn it. These are all really good spells. I think I have to bin the Liliana here, which is awful. Because if he top decks a bolt, like I have so much pressure going right now. Yeah, I think I want to discard the Liliana just to make our Grimflayer delirious. And then just draw the Traverse. And I just have so much pressure right now. Look how big my Goyf is as a 6/7. Like I have a 2-turn clock here. Like what's he gonna do? Like, oh, we drew the Purge. That's gross. I mean, I can still just traverse. So I know all the cards in his hand. Still traverse for a Grimflayer here, right? Yeah, the traverse for Grimflayer. I can also traverse for a Thrun. Traversing for a Thrun's cute, but traversing for a Grimflayer applies the most pressure. So I'm gonna do that. And then I just have lethal here. Yep, that's fine. I don't care. I don't think I need any more threats. I know one card in hand is a Spell Queller. Kind of just want to traverse. Traverse for a Rhino would be the best. So I think... I don't think the Inquisition does anything relevant here. So I think I'm going to top the Goyf. And just sandbag the land. Don't think I care about that. Could just path the Pia Kiran Nalar. Logic Knot. If Logic Knot is the second to last card in his hand, that's fine. It's fine with me. So good. How much do I want to play around a Verdict here? I don't think I care because I have Lily on a last hope. I don't think Jeskai Death's list run Verdict, like I said. Yep, got there. Just finished the drive. So far, this is boring as fuck. More go. How's it going, buddy? Oh crap. So I just got two more followers. So that'll be 3 chests I'll be opening. Thanks for the follows, guys. Opened a Wasteland earlier, which is pretty good. This is not good. I don't think that card's worth anything. And then one more. Colgan's Command, that's solid, nice. All the value. I'm unfollowing, that's fine. You can do whatever you like, dude. Alright, so if you guys just tuned in, I beat Tron off camera. Lost to 4 color shadow match 2. They just had all the stuff in game 1, and then game 2 they had 4 discard spells, and I flooded like a madman. I think I had like 8 lands or something, or 9 lands total. And I just beat Jeskai control just by tempo, I guess. It was like the old school version that had Dice Saint Draft and spell callers. So the stand's pretty good. discard spell into 2-drop into Liliana Veil if I hit a third land. It's kind of painful. Green-white taxes. They could take the Thalia here. They'll play a Vial. And I can go turn 2, Traverse, Thoughtseize the Path. And then turn 3, Liliana. Or just play the Flare. I think Thalia is the best card. Turns off my Traverse and all that shenanigans, so I don't play friendly leagues. I always do comp. I find there's a lot of like random shitty decks when you do friendly, so this makes me not want to play Traverse. Or not, yeah, less painful doing it that way. So let me Thoughtseize here. Double path, huh? I could just take the resto. Traverse for planes. And then go to ham with this Liliana the Veil. Tarmogoyf's a good draw. Nerd! You nerd! Ooh, discard the path. So, best top deck right now would be an untapped land. So I can just play my hand out and then plus the Liliana. Blade Splicer. That's a good draw. He has a path. Path makes things interesting. Kind of wish I didn't discard that land. Makes me regret it. I guess I can see what he discards here. The other line is just minus. I mean minus, and then if he top decks a land, he has Wildwood plus Dude. I think I'm just gonna plus here. If he discards the path, then I can just play the Goyf. Because this group player is kind of small right now. So he keeps the path. I think I'll play a little bit of defense here. Hold up the decay. Oh, he has a Flicker Wisp. Ah, crap. Oh, but I could just Flicker Wisp this guy, so I guess I don't think it matters. Yeah, I'll just Flicker Wisp the token, so it doesn't gain any value off the Flicker Wisp. Oh, baby. Interesting. That's an interesting line. Now I can just protect the Liliana. Just need to dodge another Flicker Wisp, pretty much. Thank you. I really wanted that 4th land. So you're just gonna go all out. Hope to draw the 4th land for his Wildwood. That was an interesting line that I definitely took. That was weird. I think you would have better value Flicker Wisping the Blade Slicer. That's an easy discard. I think it's relatively safe attack. Could also just minus. I just get value off it. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So Souls is a pretty free attack here. Green white taxes. This is your jam, Andrew. This is your jam right here. Should be like, oh yeah, you know, you played the stupid taxes list, right? I mean, Restoration Angel's pretty cool. I'll gladly block that. That's a great trade on my end. What do you have in hand, buddy? Blade Splicer. Fair. Fair. 2, 3, 4, 5. So he has to commit a lot to block my Tormaglyph. I think Swing with a Goyf is decent attack. Or I can just swing with the Spirits. That's a pretty slow clock. I think attacking with Goyf is fair. If I attack with Goyf, he can just block Golem and Arbiter and I have to pick one. So I trade a 2-2 or 3-3 4 4-5. I don't think that's a good trade. So then you just attack with the Spirits here. That's fine. So he just isn't going to commit Wildwood mana, I guess. My green and white tax list that we made as a joke, remember, you command locks and smells. Oh, so it's more like a Vile Town. That's cute. Vile Town. So he has something pretty good in hand for him to want to plus the Vial there, or crack the Canopy there. Could be another Flicker Wisp. I think it's safe to not attack here. So if he does Flicker Wisp, I can block them. And I'm not like any. Oh crap! I didn't mean to do that. Oh damn. Oh damn it! Now he's gonna Flicker Wisp my souls and then come along. Oh god damn it! Don't be Flicker Wisp. Oh god, that's misclicking. Oh my god, damn it. Fucking shit. Hold on guys, girlfriend's calling. Gonna mute my mic for a sec. Sorry guys, I don't know if that's loud enough. Gonna conserve my life total a little bit here. I could go to 11. I think 11 is still a safe life total here. Still the basic swamp for Ghost Quarter. So I'm gonna go Temple Garden, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Temple Garden. So now I'm just like way ahead here. Shadow, really didn't know you were streaming. Is it just the list from? No, I made some changes. It's not the exact 60 or 75. Yeah, you kind of drew the nuts there, game one, but and then game two, I just split it like crazy. But I mean, your deck did what Shadow decks. That's why Shadow was like the best deck for the longest time, right? It's interesting. I was talking on camera that like your list didn't have white in it, which is pretty interesting. It was like a 4-color shadow list, right? Or was it 5-color? I just didn't see it. I think I'm just gonna chump block 1 here. Yeah, I was trying to. I was talking on camera where it's like I could just play around the bolt game 1 and you just had the bolt. I could have not thought seized there, but I don't know if it was a TBR or anything, so I figured I should thought seize there. Oh, let's just Inquisition. Ooh, Restoration Angel. Got it. Got it. So I have lethal here. So 3. So 5, 6, 14. I have lethal, so he has to block 1. So so if he has a land, then it's just change the math. 3 here, 6, 9. So I think it's a safe attack to attack with all, I think. He's forced to chump block with the Hierarch. 3, 6, 9. Yeah, so I'm not dead on the crackback. Chump blocking with the golem is pretty good. Because that means there's just less pressure on the crackback on my opponent's end. Yeah, I think you're forced to thought season there because you need to answer my threats and get around stub. Yeah, you had like what you casted stubs like 5 or 6 times that match, which is insane. Like you had all the answers from my past and the Leonas and stuff, which is insane. No, I didn't see all 4 lilies. I saw 1. You know what would be great right now? A siege rhino. You know how many rhinos I have in the deck? 5 rhinos. Because I have all. Oh, I only have. See, if I draw a Grisly Salvage this next turn instead of. And that would have been a Traverse, I'm going to be super tilted. I'm sorry. Go to 5. This game 2 you had Leyline and you discarded both souls and I believe a fatal push. Definitely don't have lethal here, so I think I just attack with. He's gonna have to Resto his Flicker Wisp. Flicker Wisp comes back. Oh, so it's not a safe attack with my spirits. So I think it's best just to attack like that, because you're gonna Flicker with Resto the Flicker Wisp comes back, Flicker 1, and you can just block 1. Which walks great into my Fatal Push here. And then he has to block 1, and I can just push the unblocked one, probably the Resto. Yeah, that sounds about right. Don't know if I should be bringing Leyline. I think your lasers. I mean, the Leyline was good. Like, my deck kind of folds to Leyline, so that's fine by me. I don't think I want to trade. Yeah. Oh, God, it's just gas. It's just gas. Brutality, Pulse, Damnation, Engineered Explosives. Cutting probably just the discard spells. Yeah, it's probably like that. Because it ends up being a grindy matchup, so it's great. They don't land their Yard Hate. Kataki's kind of interesting, because they do run the Golem and Vile. But I don't think it's worth it. Reclamation Sage isn't bad. So 2-for-1. They bring in Relics, so I think being a Reclamation Sage is actually not a bad idea. Go like that. Yeah, that sounds about right. Didn't know if I should be bringing Leyline. You're bringing Leyline every time because I have Traverse, right? And like you bringing Leyline also opened up me discarding my Lingering Souls. So like I couldn't get the flashback on it, so it was a clean 1-for-1 there. So I think it was the right call. I think I bring in Thrun on the play and leave the one IOK on the draw. What have nothing, no garbage to your deck from 2000 loses to Goif Beats. Now game 2. Your Traverse are going to be dead more than not, so I don't like relying on your Traverse package. Yeah, I mean, I should expect the Yard Hate. It's just I can play through a Spell Bomb. I can't play through a Leyline because I didn't bring in the Rex Sage. I didn't know you had Leylines. That's the thing. So if I knew you had Leylines, I would bring in the Rex Sage. And I had the option to Wilson Pulse the Leyline, but you Traverse for 2 shadows, so I kind of needed the Pulse because I only had one other removal spell, so I kind of needed it because you're not going to play both shadows. You're just not going to do that. So what happened? I am currently 2-1. Beat Tron off camera, lost to Shadow, 4-color Shadow, and then beat Jeskai Tempo. And this is match 4 here. I think this is one of those hands where I think I bobble my opponent because could also just because I think I need to fetch anyway, no matter what, because of Leonin Arbiter plus Ghost Quarter. So Stirring Wildwood, okay. Oh, crap. God damn it. I just clicked the wrong land. Oh my god, why? Oh, I'm gonna get ghost quarters here. Okay, that's not bad. Oh, why am I so bad at clicking? Oh my god. I'm also under a time crunch here. 12 minutes for potentially 2 more games is not a lot. So I might have to talk less and play more and not fetch the wrong land. I wanted a Godly Shrine. Ouch. Yay, Rex Sage! Woo! Alright. Reclamation Sage doing work over here. Are you looking for anything? Yes, I would like to use this ability. Are you looking for anything this game? I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. Like when I bobbled, I mean, I have the removal. I had the discard a removal spell, so I don't think I needed anything in particular. Like I could have fetched for more removal, which is like it's not a bad play, but I think knowing what my opponent's next card is a little more valuable than not. I mean, discarding that Dahlia, casting discard spell on that Dahlia would have been nice. Aggro, like it. I like it. Yeah, right. If I just, wasn't all click happy, that would be the right play. I think I traverse here. Traverse, discard spell, Grim Flare. So discard spell here, traverse, yes, I can discard first. Oh my. That's a hand. I mean, just gotta play into it, right? I don't think I'm blocking with Rex Sage here. My opponent's also kind of short on colored sources, so it might be correct just to, like, for him to path my Grim Flare, it's gonna take a lot. Like, I don't think he can attack unless he top decks a colored source here. I'm gonna be driving. Alright, buddy, drive safe, dude. Thanks for tuning in. He's thinking about ghost courting himself. I mean, that's also why I traverse there, is I traverse because if you top decks Leonin Arbiter, that ghost court is kind of gross. And then he's kind of incentivized to path my dude. So aggro plan. I like it. Yeah, that's kind of, it's an aggressive line to knock out my lands. I think that's the better play than trying to get damage in. Huh. Get the planes. So it has one unknown card. I think this is the point where I save my traverse. I don't think I need another land. Especially when I know he has another path in hand, I believe, right? First strike. Land's not bad. Land's actually not a bad top deck here. Get closer to my traverse. I actually have Delirium this turn if my opponent attacks. Aggressive. He could. I don't think he knows it, but he could. Yep. It pathed the Wilder, so it turns on my traverse. It's a damn good draw. Land, creature, sorcery, instant. Get my boy Grimmy P. I like path on tap damn traverse. Yep. You got it, sir. You got it. Dude, if he draws a fourth, that's fine. You nailed it, buddy. You want to be really good draw now? Is Lily on the last hope. I said that like twice already. Oh man. Oh man. Can see if he tries to block here. Try to get cute. If not. Just running removal spells, that's all I want. Explosives isn't bad. Traverse is what I'm talking about here. Get that rhino going. Do I get style points if I only swing with the spirits and then traverse for a rhino? Because my opponent's exactly at 3 life. No! 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 Siege Rhino. Nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, man. I don't think my opponent has any outs. I don't believe so, sir. Yep. That was rude. My opponent didn't let me do my sweet play. That was rude. 3-1, not bad. See if we can get some money off this league. Go 4-1. How'd you end up doing in the league that we played in together, SS Nelson? How'd you yeah, that match too. How did you end up in your league, buddy? Nice. Send me that 4-1 love, dude. Must be nice to play against garbage decks or unlosable match. Hey, I did play Tron. And Jeskai Tempo is kind of borderline. It's 50-50. So, whatever, Patty. Whatever you want, dude. You can talk whatever garbage you want. The Goat Monster says, fuck you, Patty. I repeat that match, too. I'm just gonna cover that match, too, like that. I'll try not to misclick this game. I think that'd be nice. Ooh, this is a mulligan, I think. Sounds awful. That basic plains. That basic plains is gonna screw me over. 4-color Saheeli Rye. Think I just take the Saheeli here? Yeah, I know, right? Think I take Saheeli. And follow it up with... Yeah, I think it takes Saheeli here. Okay, you can stop. Yeah, it's a different deck. And then I kind of have to incentivize to take the rally here. So if he goes fetch land, so he doesn't go fetch land, Renegade Sealy High. So now his hand does absolutely nothing. You also have to watch out for like Baggage to the Moon. Oh, you're right. I'm an idiot. I thought it was 3 or less. My bad, my bad. Can you spell broken? Uh-oh. Troubles are brewing here. Guess I'm not playing my Lingering Souls anytime soon. That's nice. Does he know that there's a lot of Lingering Souls in my deck, or what? That's like that's borderline uncastable right now. What the hell, right? This is only Planeswalkers, right? Yeah, that's hilarious. I could not seize the Chain Whirler. It might be a great court target. You're right, but the fact that's the best of the top three is kind of funny. I mean, it's fine because he knows I'm gonna have Lingering Souls just based on my colors. So, thank you for the black source. I mean, it's people want it banned in standard, so it must be good, right? God, I'm gonna take a lot of damage if I Thoughtseize here. I could just Grimflare and then Thoughtseize Lingering Souls next turn. I don't want to fetch Shock here, or just Shock Thoughtseize. I might just play the Grimflare here. And just preserve my life total. We're on the same page there, buddy. Oh, that's gross. Grows my Goyf? Thank you. Dude, this basic planes has screwed me over so many times in this league. It's like ridiculous. My Tarmogoyf is better than my opponent's Tarmogoyf. I have 20 lands. Hey! Hey, babe. That's a good draw. But I think Thoughtseize Lingering Souls is better. Excuse me. Don't attack. I'm not attacking. Because Exalted makes his Goyf bigger. That's true. That's true. I should have attacked. Last match. I'll make the attack this time. The value. The value. I know. I know. Hey, cut it out. Excuse me. Hey, shh. Hey, cut it out. You're fine. You're fine. Hey, hey, hey. I know, Patty's not a nice person. I know. What do you want to eat for dinner? Did you get anything? Jim Whirler Part 2. I know. Sure. But I'll probably be done in like half an hour. Yeah. At most. I think I block with one spirit just to play around Lightning Bolt. Uh-oh. The value. Yeah. It's okay, babe. I think I plus on the Hierarch minus Lillian, just play Souls. Probably just sacks the witness. Yeah, sorry, I'm just rushing through. My girlfriend, I can't like play and like have a conversation with my girlfriend, so it's like super distracting. I think it's safe to minus the last hope here, so I can try to hit Delirium with my Traverse, and then worst case scenario, I just get a Grim Flare back. Didn't hit the Delirium. Again, I can still just Traverse for a basic here. Because worst case scenario plays around Magus of the Moon. I think one attack is safe. Play it around path. Excuse me. F6, you're too slow. I know I should. God, my laptop is just like lagging right now. Okay. Explosives, Pulse, Damnation. I mean, it ends up kind of being a grinding matchup, so I might might take out some discard spells. A lot of Renegade Valiers and Eternal Witnesses, so might bring that in. It's awkward because I kind of want to keep the Ghost Quarter, just in case they are kind of greedy. Brutality seems fine. Fulminators is kind of a greedy play because they're like 4 colors, so you can kind of cut them off mana. But I think cutting all the discard spells, I think, is what I'm probably going to do. Excuse me. Yeah, so let's just do that. Wow, shit. Started saying you're too slow. Damnation, E-Box, Spellbomb, Pulse, Coco. Do you mean Co-Brew? Damnation, Explosive Brutality. I don't like GQ that much against a Dork deck personally. I don't like about Pulse, they're expensive. I think Nice now is Pipe Dream, and they have a lot on one. It's not like it's... Yeah, but I need answers to like Saheeli Rai, right? So it'd be nice to have one clean answer to it. I'm gonna have one more slot, so I guess I can keep in one Inquisition on the draw. Like I can have worse cards in the matchup. Eldritch Evolution costs 3. Island doesn't do anything. Relaxation doesn't do anything. What do they have the cost for? The cat? I mean, it's a deck that has bolts too. So I think I'd rather have an IQ. I mean, the cat is I don't like if there's a combo like I think I'd rather have like it. I mean maybe Galatig is better. Oh, says a mulligan. God, my computer's like lagging right now. Oh my goodness gracious. Sure. I guess removal is not bad. Voice is annoying. Fetching for a basic forest so I can traverse if I need to play around Magus. Uh, Bujuka Box kind of better because it's free versus 2 mana. Play Swamp. More Blood Moon Insurance. Needed some light in here. Jeez, my computer is like super slow. I think I need to plug it in. Guess I'll upkeep Bauble. Cast a spell. Ooh. That's a scary card. The value. Huh. Man, my hand is clunky. I think I have to just pulse here, right? I'm just gonna be dead to the combo. I'll be right back. I need to get my charger. I need a Path. Path would be the best top deck here. So I can go Path of Voice minus Limb to kill a Limbala. I think that's my best top deck here. God, that township's gonna screw me over. Like, I don't know if Liliana minusing is worth it. I mean, Liliana minus kill the voice opens up to a line where I can survive if a top deck donation gets better. Because he's gonna activate Gravity Township and just go to town. So I think I just have to minus here, I think. We are 3-1. Yep. So this way, my opponent doesn't commit more to the board with Gravity Township. A Fatal Push or a Path plus Liliana kind of clears the board for me. Damnation's also a fine top deck. I'm like pretty far behind. Like my 2 cards in are gas and they can stall. Like I have a bunch of blockers. But I'm definitely not close to stabilizing. Like the top of my deck needs to serve me well here. Because if I draw Abrupt Decay, it's awkward because going Decay, I can't Decay minus Lily again. Hey. Oh, glad I pulsed the cat. So each opponent, right? So you can't target Lily anymore? Not that I think it matters. I'm stacking the Linvala. Oh, yeah. Make him do it. So if you guys tune in a little later, this is the list that I am streaming right now. It's a little different than the list that got second to the GP. I don't like the Grisly Salvage. 2 mana is definitely a big burden in this deck, where you kind of want to be lean. So I'm definitely going to change this to Traverse after this match. I mean, time is a factor here, so we'll make him do it. A Shriek Ball actually would have been nice in this matchup. I'm not entirely convinced with this Eidolon. I think Shriek Ball might have been okay versus the rest of the field. Like, Eidolon's great against like Storm and KCI, but it's pretty narrow. Like, I don't know if it's even that great against like Snapcaster decks. So, I mean, I guess you board it in. It just seems a little underwhelming. It does a lot and nothing at the same time. So, you know what would have been really good is Grafdigger's Cage. Grafdigger's Cage would be really good in this matchup, by the way. I didn't. I was one of the cuts I made. I think I like the Shriekmaw over the Eidolon, though. That might be an easy swap there. I mean, I don't know what else to cut from this sideboard for the Shriekmaw. Because, like, the GP list had 19 lands, had to collect a Brutality main. And I want 20 lands, so I just moved the Brutality to the board. So. Shut the fuck up. Oh, man. 11 viewers. Thanks for joining, guys. Appreciate it. Jesus. I don't want to tilt off having hands of, like, Treetop Ghost Quarter here. So is it 16? Double block. Oh. Damn, you know all the tricks, huh? As long as your time's good. It's as if you've done this before, Patty. Yeah, I don't think Galaxy does anything. I mean, if I saw Cord to game 2, I would have done it, but don't think so. I think this is solid. I mean, that was a mold of 5 with a really bad 5. So hopefully this, I want the mulligan to Oblivion again here. Time's coming in. That indeed, buddy. You never know. Oh. Do I keep this? Gosh darn it. This is close. That's so bad. It's so bad. Ultimate is just probably the best. I don't want to face a dork, I don't think. Oh, man. I think I play the fetch here. I think I play the fetch here. Ooh, he whiffs. No turn 2 play. That'd be gas. Oh, he hit the land. Oh, baby. much fetch here. This is looking promising, boys. Don't want to get Magist, that's why. Why are you so loose? I want to play double Lily. I like having the second swamp. Huh. That chain whirl is just super awkward for him. Like, I don't like plussing here. I think EE for 2 is better here. I want to empty my hand as fast as possible. So I think I want instant speed action here. So I think I'm going to EE for 2. Play a spell bomb. And then just plus Lily on here. Storm count 2. I should have. You're distracting me, man. You're making me nervous. Just win. It's like a sweet. I was a little reluctant about the 3-1 split because 4 Veils is just so much better, but man, this is pretty good. Not gonna lie. Let's pop the explosives here. Jeez. Really? Dang. Oops. Do I plus this Liliana here? I don't think so. I could also just crack the spell bomb now and then see what I draw. +0. Yep. Straight to the bottom. Do I go aggro here? Or do I just kill the Saheeli? I think I just kill the Saheeli, right? I'm just not plus Liliana here. Yeah. Because my hand's so good right now. That's fine. Yeah, I agree. So I can just plus whatever. Decay the... Well, I should decay the Saheeli first. Just so it doesn't plays around Ewit. Oh, that's an easy, Okay. That was kind of an early concession there. Yeah, that's kind of an early concession. Wow, that this Grisly Salvage would have whiffed so hard. Oh my god. Nice punching into a 4-1. Yeah, that, it's all that matters, man. All that matters is the end result. Dude, this Grisly Savage is poor. Just absolutely poor. I don't know if it's really a punt if I didn't lose, right? Yeah, but if it was a traverse, I would have traversed for a threat, right? Like, that's not that great. Land, instant, planeswalker, artifact. Like, if I had to traverse, I would have traversed for a threat. Like, you get to choose what you want. Versus, I mean, this is like small sample size, right? But like, this is just funny right here. Plus, it's just like, it's 2 mana. Like, the game earlier where I actually just wanted to traverse for a basic, just so I don't lose tempo. I think it was like turn 3, and I wanted to cast like a 2 mana spell, and I couldn't. I could have traversed and then played a 2 mana rule, so I think it was like a decay or something. But I had Grisly Savage, so I couldn't do it. Like I couldn't traverse for another land. So I think Traverse is better than Grisly Savage here. I just don't like it. Like, the deck is so lean that you kind of want to be more on the lower end of things in terms of your curve. So I'm just gonna do that. Like this is what I would play. So yeah, it's just tough. But I don't need that help though. Like the deck doesn't have trouble hitting Delirium. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people are making it seem like so difficult to turn on, but it's not. Like we don't need an enabler. That's the thing. You know what I mean? Like we already have discard spells. Instant, like we have everything. We like just playing the game will hit Delirium. More nameless inversions. I'd rather have a nameless inversion than a Grisly Salvage, I think, or just another removal spell. But I don't like. There's a reason why we're not running nameless inversion. Like there's a reason why, because we don't need to. Like if it was that difficult to turn on Delirium, we would be running nameless inversions. We'd be running cast outs. You know what I mean? I no. So, are you sure? I feel like there are a lot of times you just concede to get a basic because you didn't have a Delirium. That is not true. You proactively fetch basics. Like every game except one against the Shadow, actually against you, SS Nelson, where like you had Leyline. Every other time where I fetched a basic, I wanted to fetch a basic. I was just saying, like if we needed delirium enablers, we'd be running cast out. We'd be running nameless inversions. We'd be running weird ass like type cards that aren't optimal but just hit delirium. There's a reason why we're not like main decking spell bombs, right? Like it's fine. Like we Bauble is enough of an engine card to where we hit delirium consistently. Upside. Yeah, lay of the land, lay of the land. Yeah. So, but yeah, no. Thanks everyone joining, guys. I really appreciate the interactive. Glad everyone got to join in, and nice talking to everyone. And it's fun to have an audience and kind of talk to the lions and be like, "Oh, you fucking suck," you punted there. But I think the next change is really just taking this Grisly Salvage for a Traverse. And then I think I might take this Eidolon out for a Shriekmaw. I think that might be the next change. Might run something like this instead. I don't know. I mean, against humans, it's great, unless it's versus Thalia. But even going 2-mana, like 2-mana destroy a Thalia isn't bad, or like a champion, or a Phantasmal Image, or anything, right? So, I don't know. Shrieky D. It finds a creature or land, not just enables. But it doesn't hit what you want, right? Like, you're at the mercy at the top of your deck, and we're a borderline reactive deck to where we kind of need to like get something specific, right? Like something like every company deck that runs company, there's a reason why those decks run more company than chords, because every one of their creatures is super redundant. But in our deck, we have these silver bullets like Gaddock Teeg, like Shriekmaw, Thrun, Rex Sage, Kataki, where against Affinity, where you have a Grisly Salvage in hand, you top like a Grisly Salvage and you have Delirium, you 100% want to Traverse because you 100% hit your Kataki, or a Rex Sage for a Cranoplating, versus Grisly Salvage at the mercy of your top 5 cards, right? So, like, the upside for Grisly Salvage doesn't hit the ceiling of Traverse. You know what I mean? Like, I think people are assuming that Delirium is really hard to hit in this deck, and it's not. Like, I had no problem hitting Delirium in this deck. Shrieky Deaky. That Rhino was... I know. I really want to Rhino. So, like, I actually played Traverse at my 1K because I liked it better than the against Hollow One because the extra artifact helps. Um, I think I had a second Rhino over a third Souls here. I don't think this is updated, but I had a second Rhino over the fourth Souls, which I think is wrong. At the time it was with all the Hollow One, I think it's okay. Um, so it's better than Ancient. That is not true. Ancient Stirrings cost 1 mana. If Grisly Salvage costs 1 mana, yeah, I would play Grisly Salvage. But Grisly Salvage costs 2, Ancient Stirrings cost 1. So there's kind of a big difference. So, but thanks for everyone for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. I actually might have time to stream tomorrow. It might be around like 6:30 ish. So I might run another league through with this particular configuration with Shriek Maz instead of the Eidolon and Traverse over a Grisly Salvage. Like, I didn't like Grisly Salvage on paper, and playing the league through, I don't like Grisly Savage, period. So, before you go, I just wanted to say it was really cool of you to stay so low-head during our match. I know I drew some absolute nuts when you started messaging me, and I thought you were going to get super and we were able to get a reasonable skin about it. It was really refreshing, really nice stream. No, dude, it's, it happens, right? It's variance, I'm not going to be mad at you for, like, on your end, you played well. You held up your stubs. You played to your outs. It's like some of those things where, like, yeah, you drew better than me, but you also have to capitalize on drawing well, right? Like, I could have punted this match against the Sahili Rydek, and I drew all the right cards, right? So, I mean, on your end, you played well. It's nothing that I should be mad about, It's just part of the game. I mean, it would have been nice to beat you, to go 5-0, but I mean, it's what happens, And I appreciate you tuning in, It was fun talking about the match on my end, afterwards, discussing your sideboard options on the other end of things. Like, I don't think I saw a 5-color shadow list or a 4-color shadow list in general with ley lines, which is really interesting. But it seems really good now with like KCI and Mardu. Like, it seems like the right sideboard plan on your end. So it's cool to go back and forth, So no, I really appreciate. I don't know how you found me, but I appreciate you tuning in too. It's great. So I think that's it. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna go grab some dinner. So I will try to. I think I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. Probably around 6:30 Pacific, maybe 7. I'll post in the Abzen Facebook group, but maybe I'll actually use my Twitter. I'll post on my Twitter if that helps. Whoever is not in the Abzen Facebook group, that's kind of like my outlet. But again, appreciate everyone joining in. Traverse did 4-1, which is pretty solid, especially for a shitty player like I am. So. Again, thanks guys for tuning in, and I'll hope to see you guys tomorrow. Take it easy, guys. Appreciate it.